Hello, it is I. Let us go on ahead and switch to... Oh, look, it is my Mac. And it is me. Hello. Indeed, time for face reveal 2.3.0 3.1. Yes. Let's see. I'm actually using two different computers for this. I'm using this sweet Mac computer and this computer right here. So that the main computer is I'm controlling the live stream itself from and seeing the chat and stuff. It is the return, and it is for Questions with SamJoe number 107. Where did the other 106 go? Well, the first 100 are on Miiverse, 101 is on Google+, 102 is, and 103 is on Twitter, I think, and 104 was as well. I think 105 and 106 was on YouTube in the community tab of my main channel. So, this is number 107. And this may or may not be a success. Let's hope it is a success. And this will be very short. It'll be like no longer than 30 minutes. So far, there are no questions yet. So let us see what we has here. We has our Mac, the Macintosh computer. OSS headquarters asks, what are those other computers behind you? There are a lot of computers over there, actually. Most of my other computers. Let's see, move that out of the way. This isn't the most clean, like non-messy area. Gotta make sure universal's there. Yeah. It is my computer collection. Most of it, actually. That white one on the left is not working. Automator, yes. Camera is laggy, but it's what I got, so. 480p. I think this camera records in 720. Let's see. The stream itself is in 480p, so I don't know why. It might render later. I think the downsized resolution is I think it's like 1152 by 700 or something. Let me go check. Settings. Stream. Output. Rather. No, it's not that. Video. Yep, it says output scale resolution is 1120 by 700. Probably YouTube's not registering it, but I actually downloaded the 4.1 stream in like 720p kind of in the 16 by 10 aspect ratio, or 8 by 5. And I actually have the 1080 monitor back in use. This isn't it. This is the 900p monitor. Yep, that's the, well, that's not a good sign. Yep, that's the shirt I chose to wear. I got this at Christmas, or my birthday. I think it was last Christmas. That silver computer with the black floppy drive reminds me of an old computer my mother had in 2005. Probably an old Alienware from Kenster Tube. That's my Windows 2000 computer, my native one. Hello, FoxyFan13. How are you going to introduce the Mac voices? And I think I have that same shirt, but red. If that is the not a good sign shirt, yes. I'm going to introduce the Mac voices in a way you probably will not expect, and also in a way that you probably will expect at the same time. I don't know, really. I do know, but it is classified information. Don't tell anybody. Do you like the mic on this thing? I think it's a much better mic than this old junker. This thing, it's my Logitech mic right there. This is what I've been using to record before I got this sweet Mac, this sweet iMac, which comes with a webcam and mic. Do I have the personalities of the Mac voices, including Zarvox, set up for when they're revealed? Question asked by Super Swirly Titan 198. And, not quite. Not really. I'll have to see. Your favorite Apple voice is Macintosh, Alex. FoxyFan13, mine is Fred, personally. And Zarvox is a pretty good voice, too, and also Albert. I have a frog in my throat! No! I mean a real frog! I officially have Mitomo. Nice, Pablo J. Puente. Prefer the novelty Cello's voice. Do da do da do da do doodly doo dum dum dum. It's like the Hall of the Mountain King there. Oh, thank you, Mr. Puente. We're probably gonna end this at like 11:45 or 11:50ish. Whenever my watch says hi at midnight, then we will end the stream. For sure. We may end earlier. Daniel is pretty cool as well. Yeah, he's a pretty memeable voice. Hello, it is me, Mac Daniel, or Scansoft Daniel, because he's also a Scansoft voice. I heard him a lot in the Worst Posts on Meverse series. It's pretty funny. Mac Jr. likes pizza just like a certain guy who talks like a lady. This nice Mac keyboard, which I have my flash drive in. I don't use it very often anymore, except for transferring files. And that is why the flash drive is in there in the first place, because I was transferring my live stream files, namely this screen and this screen. I'm probably never going to be using the Vegas Pro screen on my Mac because, well, you know, Magic's Sony, the owners of Vegas, never made a version of Vegas Pro because I heard that it's way too reliant on Windows code. It's so reliant that they would have to reinstall the entire thing, or rewrite the entire thing. You made the Fred in your universe like pizza, the Raffle98? Cool. Does he not like mac and cheese? Because in your 2018 Christmas special, I saw him getting mac and cheese, and he's like, "What? Mac and cheese? No!" Predicting that the Mac voices might get introduced in MS Fails at 25. I don't know. I do have some plans for them, but as for their first appearances, I don't quite know. They probably will appear, like in a minor appearance, like how Radar Overseen Bobby first appeared. The mac and cheese. Getting mac and cheese, the mac cheese at McDonald's. And it gives him bloatware. That's probably why he doesn't like it. How are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to us. Q glitch out. All your base are belong to us. My character will probably be like Bernard, like Cool Ranch Doritos. Yeah, the Bernard in my universe likes nacho cheese, specifically spicy nacho flavor. He likes spiciness in the food-wise. You have a problem while making your series. You can't use Paint.net for some weird reason. Try an older version. I got like a Windows 7 laptop, and for some reason it won't run the latest version of Paint.net. So it won't even run like version 4. So I just have version 3.5.11 on it. I need to reinstall Windows 7 on that thing. Cheeseburgers. Raffle98, your Alex doesn't really have a preference for Doritos flavors. I thought he said that those, in the 2018 special, it says, those are my favorites. And it's the nacho cheese flavor. There's an actual calm chip flavor for Doritos. I wonder what kind of computers like it. I wonder what flavor of computer it is. The flavor is not your favorite. Doritos are Alex's favorite in general. I think my favorite kind of Doritos are the spicy nachos as well. I think there's like the new kinds that I haven't tried yet, like the super spicy chili and the explosive stuff. Yeah, the not your flavor. That whole exchange was like my favorite. Alex's face the whole time was pretty funny, and especially the double shade stuff. And I actually kind of had trouble understanding Zarvox 1.0 whenever he was zapping Sam, but I managed to find out that he was saying, resistance to electricity won't stop 50,000 volts from stunning you. Imagine if you added Commodore Sam. Even might be hard even though it's online. Actually, no, I actually downloaded it, except that it's like in command prompt or something. Probably still will be using the online version, just for convenience sakes. Do I have 4.0? No, 4.0 is not up yet. Oh, I did try Doritos Roulette Raffle98. And yeah, some of the Doritos were just like nacho cheese flavor, and some of them were bitter. And whenever you knew that you got the bitter chip, you were in for some fire in your mouth there, kind of like the Chinese restaurant in Microsoft Sam reads user-generated signs that makes every character that tries their food go running with red faces. What calculator do I use? Let's see. I have it right here. Might still have it out, actually. No, I don't. This is the TI-84 Plus. I have a little quirk in which I put in the date to mark which date I use this thing. Also, here is the graph of 1 over x squared. There. Haven't cleared it yet. So for future use, I will put this somewhere like right there. That'll be convenient. The zeroing quote reminds me, what was it like to do a face reveal in the original version of the Sam Station episode 5? I was actually somewhat unsure, but I decided to do it just because it was funny. A funny way to do a face reveal or something. And it was a nice way to celebrate 404 subscribers for the first time. They cannot beat the heat. I got kind of backlogged on the chat, so yeah, the stream isn't lagging as far as I know. It's on ultra low latency. I would imagine Commodore Sam, being a guy who only uses Commodore PET, VIC-20, 64, TED, 128 Amiga software, unless if it's like Commodore PC that runs MS-DOS software from KensterTube. What if sugar had a secret soft counterpart? Salt is sugar's brother, though. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. If you can't beat the heat, get out of the restaurant. And that is what Sam exactly tried to do, but he didn't escape it. Ion plus CE, the color edition of a TI Inspire CX. In my Calculus 1 class, I saw, in Calculus 2 class, before the whole lockdown thing and my campus moved to remote online classes, I saw a lot of people using the LCD kind of calculators instead of the Game Boy SQ kind of calculator, like this. And I think that's the CE edition. It comes even with a backlight. Never trust restaurants with weird names, especially Bacon's Chinese restaurant. TI-30, interesting. I think I got the TI-30 somewhere that I used for the ACT. I wish I could make my own series with my Mitomo. Depends on if you want to use Mitomo sprites with your stuff. If you want to, you can take screenshots. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing with this thing. My phone. Unfortunately, the camera casing is cracked, which this camera isn't doing a good job at. Oh, here we go. This is the, yep, no screen protector right now. Maybe eventually. I was messing with NDAI on OBS and figured out you can take the output of one computer and put it into the computer streaming to the internet. You might be able to stream your Mac's outputs, screen and camera to your main rig. That actually is pretty interesting there. I actually just ordered a cable HDMI to mini DisplayPort to connect directly to the computer. I'm going to see if I can transfer be able to use the hardware in this iMac here, see if for use with this main computer. If not, then, well, my mom has an iPad, so she might be able to use it for something nice. The VIC-20, yeah. You can install games on it even, both TI-84 versions. Yeah, mine came with like a USB cable there. Yeah, it even has like a headphone jack for some reason, and a something. I think it's like the same port as that the phone uses. Let me check. Get this Mr. Thornton's out of the way. The Thornton's drink. Nope. I don't know. I'll try it later. MarioYahoo.exe has stopped working. Trying to make your own Mitomo sprites. The process is pretty time consuming. Yeah, it's pretty time consuming. I usually try to work as fast as I can without messing up stuff. You can press the volume down button and the power button at the same time to take screenshots. And that's how I do it. It makes the little phone HUD, the phone HUD display, but you can crop that out in paint.net. Remember that Soon Fat restaurants? That was the early something restaurant. That's interesting. Suggest editing the stream settings on my Mac to output on 720p or better. Yeah, I'm just thinking about just outputting it to 1680 by 1050p. Same as that. The TI-84, that's actually not a headphone jack. That's an I/O port, input-output port, huh? So like if you're doing programming and stuff, very interesting. I think it's like an old computer kind of port. The USB port is a mini USB port. Something. That is quite something, the Sonic Network. That something might something, the whatever something is something out there in somethingville, something in the country of something, the republic of something, the something of something. No, not to be confused with the more common micro USB port. I think one of our old Garmin's has a mini USB port, so that's how I'm familiar with it. It actually is a name like a USB port A or something. No, I'm thinking of something else. The naturals and session characters, interesting. What are the headphone jacks? I don't know what the I/O port on the calculator is. It even says I/O on here. Yeah, it looks like a headphone jack, but it's not. As the Raffle 98 you pointed out. And yeah, this port kind of looks different from what I've been used for the old Garmin there. Actually, it might not be. Well, the port we was using was more square than that, so something happened that triggered something, caused something to trigger something. That something was a black hole of nothing. Oh no. 16. It's the 16 mystery. It is coming to get out of your computer screen and do stuff like be a number and scare you. And also 20, it's little brother. It's out to scare you too. See, there is no more comments right now. Making the secret soft. It's nice progress you got there. Let's see. I'm going to put the watermark on here. Oops. Add image. Add existing. Yeah, I like barely just now like set it up and stuff. I don't have this set up in advance. So yeah, that's why it's a bit more bare bones at the moment. And also why I'm not using the Discord stuff. It's because I kind of was in a rush to get this done. Or streaming by today. We might do another one later. We probably will because we don't like got a full unsegmented 2 minutes of asking questions. So yeah, I think it's power. The original Game Boy had one too, plus a regular headphone jack. That's self-explanatory. I also forgot to make Joshua and Joseph. Oh no, how could you forget? I've not put them in my videos in a while, but how could you forget Joshua and Joseph? It's all good. This is my 3DS. Its top looks pretty rough. It's probably because I had it in my pocket for a long time. Although, there's something very interesting about how its top looks. It kind of looks like a landmass, like a world alternate map. I was so intrigued by this island in particular. This island here in particular, that yeah, I made it my own representation of what I would look like if I were an island nation or something. But alas, it sunk slightly, so, but I still got the picture. The 3DS looks burnt. No, I assure you the stuff came off in my pocket or something. Like it came up like it was like water or something, like there was something underneath it. The back's not much better, as you can see. And also, I'm able to show you this because the serial number is like completely white. Like completely whited out. Stuff. And making the Mac voices, the Mac characters on this thing. And I am not going to show it, the Mac characters yet, because spoilers. I have not finalized Alex's design yet, though. Interesting interpretation. Oh boy, it is almost midnight. Maybe I could showcase that this Mac has a really nice feature that announces the time every hour. And I set the bells character to it. Let's see. Does the main audio work though? That is the question. Lol, hey, at SamLive403, check the monitor behind you on Discord. Oh yeah. There's a bunch of stuff here. This is my Discord channel. It's also my second monitor. I changed my setup again. And my watch says hi and stuff. It's my alarm. It beeps 10 times before it stops. Yeah, I'll check Discord later. Did you hear the bell's voice saying, "It's 12 o'clock"? It's going to be a pretty useful feature there. We're going to end this stream. Nice, you got it set up too. So we must end this stream now. Thank you all for attending. See ya! We probably will be doing another one.